wherever you are in the world. This is Radio Works World, and I am the host, Rima Aleksandraviciute. You might be asking yourself, who is Rima? Well, let me tell you. If you've been with me in 1980s, you would have found me in small town of Lithuania. Lithuania, small country in former USSR, Eastern Europe. You would have seen a little girl always wondering, why don't I think like everyone else? Why do I think different? Why am I different? And every time she asked these questions, the inside voice used to tell her, it's because this is who you are. That's you. You also would have seen her always trying to fit in, trying to make sure she looks like like everyone else. She talks like everyone else. She thinks like everyone else, simply because that's what was expected in USSR. Everyone was expected to be the same. Let's fast forward many years, and you would have seen the same person, little girl. This time, she's no longer little. She's a young lady, just about to go to university. You would have seen her wandering around her hometown aimlessly. You would have seen her trying to find the answers to the same questions. Why I feel different? Why I look different? Why I don't think like everyone else? Why I feel like a black sheep in a herd? In Lithuania, we say like a white crow, just because it's more interesting. And the very next year, you would have seen the same young lady in Gatwick, this time in London. She decided to escape the rat race, escape all these questions always on her mind. You would have seen me trying to find the answers and instead ending up like everyone else who arrived from her homeland, trying to find a job, any kind of job, as long as it pays the bills, living anywhere, as long as there was a roof above the head, trying to fit in so hard that she forgot who she was. You would have seen myself when asked, where are you from? Your name sounds foreign. You would have seen her answering, I'm from nowhere. It doesn't matter where I'm from. You also would have seen this young person beating herself up. Why? Why I said that I'm from nowhere? Lithuania is one of the smallest lands in the earth. We have one of the oldest languages in Europe, and yet you say that you're not from nowhere? So many years later, finally, I'm proud to announce I am from Lithuania, and I've been in this country for the last 14 years. I've established myself as a professional. Already for 10 years, I've worked as a primary school teacher, and during this career, I discovered my passion. I discovered my passion, that is challenge, growth, the passion that doesn't stop. So I've discovered myself working as a primary school teacher, that supporting families, supporting especially children who think that they can't do one or another thing, is vital for me. Especially in the last few years, where I worked in one of the most deprived areas in London, pretty much 9 children out of 10 believe they are not good enough. They believe they cannot do one thing or another. This is my passion, to prove them to show them more than prove them that they are more than enough. They are able of anything they choose to achieve. They are able to be people, person, professionals they want to be. So, have you got any questions, Marina, so far?
Wow, Rima, it's your story is so moving, and you see, I'm thinking now that all your memories, um, they they meet now your desire to be more, to give more, to share more, and it's like creating a new software of your soul. All your past experiences with your new experiences, the one you are able to create for you and for the people you care for and create better life choices, are actually the proof that social conditioning could really kill your big dream. And if you don't step out, if you don't go out into the world to see what is available out there for you and me equally, and discover your divine essence and decide what I'm going to do with my divine essence, because each one of us got the same essence.
Yes.
What makes us different is the moment you choose to use that divine essence or ignore it. So you see, you are no different. You are exactly the same person, the same little girl. That little girl never left you. But what was making the difference in your life is the moment when you decided to be the best you can be, the best version of yourself, to help others, to be there for them, to listen to them, to help them create better life choices for themselves and for the people they love. And there is no stopping now. There is no stopping of your impact on other people's life. And your story is going to inspire so many people around the world. And it's not something you can do about it. You see, I'm so grateful you are here, and I want to know more. So what is new and exciting in your life? I would like to ask actually first, what moment in your life was so powerful that make you decide become the best version of yourself?
Well, actually, there were quite a few moments. First of all, it was when I was still back home, and I always felt pressurized to be just like everyone else. And the very moment I started trying to fit in, there was huge inner conflict that only now I realize about. However, when I decided to be myself and no one else, I felt incredible inner peace within me. And that's where my performance at any level was outstanding. Another crucial moment, I would say, was when I joined Professional Speakers Academy with Andy Harrington. And that was only 18 months ago. Once again, I felt that I don't have to be anyone else. And he actually, his program and his team helped me to put my thoughts into strong program that I feel comfortable now going out and suggesting one of sharing my passion with greater world. So now I'm at the stage, yes, I'm still teaching and I'm still having great time working with young people. Now I am at the phase where I'm ready to go and talk to senior management teams around the UK. That's where I'm based, and sharing my thoughts, sharing my beliefs that the growth, the stepping out of comfort zone is vital for greater achievement. And that's where my sharing and my uh, being my best self is kind of starts at a much greater level. So I just to go back to what I've told, there are actually two moments when I was just about to finish my A levels, as they have here in the UK, and 18 months when I joined Andy Harrington's Professional Speakers Academy. These are the moments that that's are stuck to my mind, and I don't have to prove anyone else that I'm someone else than I am. So,
Wow, Rima. So the world is your oyster. You remember when you were saying that you weren't ready to share your origins, but you know why? Because you didn't know where you are going. So the fair question anyone can ask somebody, a total stranger, including yourself,
yeah,
is where do you go? It's not where we are coming from, because you don't know where you are coming from until you discover where you are going. And
that,
this makes the real difference in each one's life. Because once you create that vision in your mind, uh, the vision of your best self, the gold version of yourself, this is what you are meant to deliver into the world. Is not by accident. If you are given that vision, is because you are capable of growing into the person who can actually deliver that vision. You see, Rima, the abundance we each one of us, holds, was given at birth. This is my true belief, and um, I can't help it. This is what I discover while traveling the world and meeting so many people from so many different paths of life. That abundance is a gift you are given at birth. I call it the GGG, your God-given gift. So it could be anything different for anyone, but in essence, it's the same thing. And it's so abundantly present within your life, your energy, your vibrations, your everything, your soul. Nobody can take it away from you. So it's so private and unique to you. And you are the only one who got access to it. You are the only one who could unlock it, because it's locked inside your self, and it's locked inside your inner greatness. And nobody can access it unless you bring it out. So once you bring it out, it's like you said, there are no limits. It's limitless. It's like a spring. It's like a perpetuum mobile. It's like something that nobody ever heard before, nobody ever witnessed before.
true, true, true,
So, Rima,
true.
the world is your oyster. What's happening? And it's so exciting, and you want to share with us next. Please tell us.
So, it's even though I aim to work with the schools, it's simply because nowadays children spend more time at schools. Like us adults, if we're in employment, we spend more time in our workplaces. So that's why I aim at schools, and my aim to start working with schools is because hopefully it starts from the would you agree that any organization is a pyramid? We have the boss of the bosses, then we have managers, and finally at the bottom we have great masses. In primary school cases would be teachers and then children. So when I start working, I aim to work with the head teachers and their teams, and then hopefully within very short time working with teachers, so teachers can pass their new beliefs, their strong belief of ability to their students. And the stronger we believe, and the belief is major, and working with number of wonderful people, I do get to meet a lot of doubt, and it's natural because we are all humans, and we are given the same emotions. However, we not always know what to do with them. So um, so that's where I am, and that's where I'm aiming. And I am in a position where within one school I have luxury going to different classrooms every day, and seeing impact of one or another belief that I share on children is profound. And when they start practicing that, and when without any effort that becomes true to them, that becomes, I can achieve in life anything I want. I can do this work as good, that piece of work, as well as I choose to. That is powerful, powerful beyond the moon and back, as we like to say in a foundation stage with our students. That is so rewarding at the same time, that sometimes, and I'm a softie, so very often it brings tears to my eyes. That's you know that's the aim at the uh, I'm looking for a word, ultimate aim to reach as many young people as possible and to change their beliefs.
Wow, Rima. So it comes to mind an old quote. I'm not quite sure if it's exactly correct, but Arthur Conan Doyle used to say that any truth is better than any continuous doubt or indefinite doubt. So you are saying that once you conquer your self-doubts, you could become anyone you want to become, and that's your truth. And you are helping people to achieve something they never thought of achieving before, because usually people will have external goals. They will chase goals like let's have a better job, let's generate a certain amount of money, let's make the first million, let's buy the next multi-million house, let's buy the next most expensive car, but they don't look inside. And this is where everything crashes. So the world won't respond to your demands unless you make demands on yourself to remove your self-doubts and become the person who you truly are and understand your true worth. And once you bring that outside, all these little or major achievements, some people will call it small, others will call it huge, they will come to you, they will be attracted to you, everybody will come to you because of you, they will come for you. So you see, when people are saying, oh, this happens to me and it's bad and I have this experience and it's really not fair, the way I look at this, I'm thinking everything happens for you to to wake up and realize what you already have and the fact that you already have it all, and there is no doubt about it. Look at all the people who manage to change the way they look at things, but primarily it's about the way you look at yourself. So when you see yourself with a fresh pair of eyes, then everything changes, and all the changes you want in your life, all the things you don't want in your life, they are going to make a trade, a fair exchange. That's the only time when that happens, when you could look into the mirror instead of looking into through the window, and turn yourself into a window for other people to be inspired by you and understand that once they remove self-doubt, there is no stopping, there is no looking back. Wow, Rima, you inspire me so much, and I'm so grateful you are here sharing your story. Tell us, where could people reach out for you? Where is the best way they could find you if they want to talk to you, or maybe you could offer them a session about self-doubt, and how they could get in touch with you?
One of the ways to reach me is on Skype. And on Skype, I am as Rima, Rima, and Aleksandraviciute. Let me spell it out for you. It's A for Alpha, L for Lima, E for Echo, K for Kilo, S for Sierra, A for Alpha, N for November, D for Delta, R for Romeo, A for Alpha, V for Victor, I for Indigo, C for Charlie, I for Indigo, U for Uniform, T for Tango, E for Echo. So either on Skype, or they can reach me on Facebook under the same name and surname.
We are going to, I'm very grateful for your presence here. We are going to make sure everybody hears you, and I'm going to make sure they will find you. We'll post your details under the episode, so everybody will be able to find you. Otherwise, please feel free to contact with us, and we'll pass on to Rima, www.radioworks.world. From both of us, until next time, and I surely hope is going to be a next time together, Rima. Any truth is better than indefinite doubt. From both of us, goodbye.
Goodbye.